Now the pitch. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Center fielder on the run. He gets there to make the catch, and that ends the inning. So just the one hit in the inning, but it's a home run that pushes him out in front. We move ahead to the top of the second now. It's the Rockies 1 and the Dodgers nothing. At the plate, Danny Freeman. He flew out in his last at-bat. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Oh, and here's a drive. Well hit out to straightaway center. And he's going to make the catch. And he paid a big. So next it'll be the number 4 batter for the Rockies, Danny Freeman, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. First offering on its way, and he turns this one around high and deep to center field, and that is off the wall. And they'll quickly get it in here to hold that runner at third base.
Hey, we'll drive that one.
Dan, after that base hit right there, he's got a 6-game hitting streak going.
You know what? And this could lead him on to some bigger and better things right here. He's been swinging the bat pretty well, and he's been rewarded for it, as you talked about. 6-game hitting streak so far.
Come on, big guy, get the pitch.
The 1-2. Hit out towards second. And this scoots under his glove. Oh, what a time for that. 1 run scores. But the throw is well up the line, and a second run's going to score. And now they'll at least get an out at third here. Ready once again, Donovan Casey, as he's got a chance to tie this ball game up with that equalizing run just feet away at third. He's got it. On to first, and that'll do it as they manage to not let this inning get out of hand. Run on 2 hits here for L.A. Into the box now, Danny Freeman. He singled his last time up.
Freeman.
Here comes the first pitch. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. Boom goes the dynamite. So a 2-run shot to left center, number 10 for him on the year, as they jump ahead by 3. This has been quite a hitting display from both sides. That's home run number 8 on the day.
Yeah, Matty V. Hey, D-Row, this is what Coors Field is all about, right? You come here to see runs, and that's what you saw today.
I just like this lineup.
Always nice to get the first game of the series, but even more so when it's in front of the home crowd. Seems to energize everybody the rest of the series.
9-7, the final score in this ball game. The Colorado Rockies sent 5 balls over the wall to come out on top in this one. Taijuan Walker earns his first win of the season. Dustin May was hit hard to the tune of 7 earned as he takes the loss. Scott Oberg closes the door for the save, his 4th of the season. So that's a wrap for us here tonight. For my partners in the booth, Mark Isaac and Heidi Watney on the field, this is Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB Network. Have a good night, everybody.
The final line score for our ball game tonight. For the victorious Rockies, 9 runs, 16 hits, no errors. They left 8.
We are under the lights this evening as we get you set for another edition of Baseball on the Show. Tonight we've got a good matchup in store between the LA Dodgers and the Colorado Rockies. It's Rockies baseball next on the show. Tarek Skubal will be on the mound for the Rocks. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Well, one thing to look out for him, Matt, is if he can avoid the big inning. It's not that big of a deal to give up a run here or there, but sometimes he can be prone to giving up 3 or 4 in an inning, and that kind of derails the whole start when that happens. Limit the damage, and he'll be just fine.
Batting 4.
So stepping in, Danny Freeman, runner in scoring position with Sagan. Slider, and that's hit on the ground towards second. Throw on to first, and that error won't come back to haunt him after. Stepping in and ready for another shot,
Now
Danny Freeman. He got on top of one and was a
Danny
ground out victim last
Freeman.
time. And it's belted high and deep into right center.
Go hard, go hard.
But that'll stay in the park as it's off the wall. And he'll make it to second base now with two gone.
Nice hit.
Boy, after that base knock right there, D-Roll, he extends his hitting streak to 7 games.
Yeah, and you can tell he's made some necessary adjustments at the plate. Anytime you're getting a knock every day of the week, you're doing things right. He's keeping that front shoulder tucked, staying inside the ball, not trying to do too much.
From the stretch, the 1-2. Slider whiffed on for strike 3. A great pitch. So striding forward now, Danny Freeman. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here.
Well, he got a good pitch to hit last time up. Looked for it up in the zone.
Oh, break out the tape measure. That one is long gone. So it's a 2-run shot to right center, number 11 for him on the season, and it's given the Rockies a 4-2 lead. I'm sure you know what's coming after that bomb. That's right. Let's check it out on ShowTrack. And as the numbers come in, we see it was projected at over 450 feet. An incredible home run to watch. Danny Freeman will stand in again as we flash you back to the middle innings here. This was a big blow, a 2-run home run that really got his guys going. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. He pulls this one high and deep to right center field.
Go hard.
And he missed a home run by a matter of feet. It's off the wall. The relay throw to third now, but he's safe. As also on the play, a run comes across to score.
Dan, that's a huge insurance run right there. Has to feel good as a hitter right there to not only get a ribby knock, but to give your team a little bit of breathing room.
It does, and it makes your pitcher go out there with a little bit more free and easy frame of mind instead of going in a 1-run game where every pitch is so important. You're one pitch away from a solo tying the game up. That's not the case now.
Now batting, left fielder.
And that'll bring up the speedy outfielder David Dahl. He's working here to bring home that very important insurance run, standing at third. This is on the ground over to first. The tag, and he's out at the plate. Coming to the plate now, Danny Freeman, and he's got the tough ones out of the way. Only a single, and he'll have the cycle.
Hey, let it fly, let it fly.
Here's the first pitch to him. Hard hit ball to second. And this will find the seam into right field, and there's your possible winning run aboard on the leadoff single. Danny Freeman has just hit for the cycle. What a thrill for him and everybody here in attendance for that matter.
Wow, this is great, man. I've seen a few others besides this one, and it is really exciting for everyone, even the broadcaster. It's such a rare feat in our sport, and it always seems to come out of nowhere. So it's pretty cool we got a chance to see some baseball history in this one.
David Dahl to the plate now. The winning run is at first base.
The left fielder, Dahl.
Clutch up, start him in for us.
The 3-1 pitch. Fastball is taken for a strike, and he runs it full 3-2.
One of the most frustrating things for me to watch in this game is guys getting count leverage and not pull the trigger on a fastball middle in. That's why you play, to get in those situations where you can try and do damage. What do you want, the nasty slider?
Got him to miss the breaking ball there. David Dahl is sent packing for the first out in the bottom of the ninth. Now the 0-2 pitch. Pitch is popped up. Palmeiro camps under it, and he's got it for out number 2. On to first. Into the box, Danny Freeman. He singled his last time up.
Danny Freeman.
Here's the first pitch to him. Back up the middle. And that gets through for a 1-out base hit. Now a long throw to third. And he's safe.
Hey, he needs to throw.
Wow, have a day. He's just completed the cycle, folks.
Wow, one of the toughest things to do in baseball, right? Hit for the cycle in one game, single, double, triple, homer, all in one game. Congratulations.
Now to the plate, David Dahl. He could use a hit here. 0 for 5 with 3 strikeouts. And he looks at one that misses, ball 4, so that'll load him up, but at least the double play is in order here with 1 away.
Just a nice piece of hitting right there, especially in extra innings. He didn't try to win the thing by himself or be a hero. He just patiently worked the at-bat until he earned the walk. We'll see if his teammates can pick him up now.
This pitch is popped up. Muncy shading to his right, and that's the second out of the inning. Here's Ryan McMahon now. He's looking for his third hit of the ball game here.
Ryan McMahon.
And this ball swung on and hit to center field, and this should do it. And he'll squeeze this one for the final out, and the Dodgers have come back to even up this series at a game apiece as this ball game is over.
Well, they had to put in a couple of extra innings of work, but hey, listen, a win is a win, and any win is good, especially on the road.
12-5. We are under the lights as the show gets you ready for another edition of Major League Baseball. Tonight, an intriguing matchup between the San Francisco Giants and the Colorado Rockies. Stay tuned for Rockies baseball next. John Gray, a right-hander from the Sooner State, gets the starting assignment here. What's your take on him, Dan?
First-round draft pick out of the University of Oklahoma. Big arm, 95 to 98 miles an hour. Good, hard slider. It's never been about the stuff for John Gray. It's about attacking the strike zone. At times gets a little bit.
Ball 4, take the base. Keep me!
Digging in, Mookie Betts.
Now batting, right fielder.
Looking to put him away. Here's the 0-2. Hit on the ground to third. Scooped up. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. So striding in, Danny Freeman. He'll get us going here in the bottom half of the second.
Lots of baseball left in this one as we're still early on, but you don't want to fall too far behind. They're already down by a bundle, and one of the things you want your leadoff guy to get on and set the table for the big boys to start driving in some runs.
Throw on to first in time, 1 away. And that'll bring up Wilson Ramos. Individual matchup numbers against John Gray. He's hitting .429. A bouncer up the middle. And that's through into center field. Base hit. The throw to the plate. And not in time as the run scores. Striding into the box, Danny Freeman. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. From the belt, the pitch. Oh, double play ball to second. 4, 6,
He's out.
3. It's a double play and the inning is over. So in now for San Francisco, Ryan Healy. It's been an 0 for 2 effort for him to this point. A bouncer to the left side, fielded cleanly. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. Giants down in order. They're on top 7-1. Digging in next will be for 2 in this one.
This guy has been unbelievable. There were billboards outside Wrigley while he was still in AAA, and what is he doing? He shows up, Rookie of the Year, MVP. I mean,
Oh, it takes a nasty hop, and he's unable to haul it in. And the throw won't be in time as he'll be able to beat out the recovery throw at first. Striding in, Danny Freeman. He'll swing it from the left side right here.
And this is the side of the plate this guy loves to hit at. Hitting over 350 left-handed, hitting against right-handed pitching.
Hey, seeds all day, buddy.
Dan, that hit right there extends his hit streak to 8 games. Are you aware of stuff like that?
No doubt about it right now. He's swinging the bat really well, and after that knock right there, hey, listen, 8 games is nothing to sneeze at, so you can say, hey, he's going a whole calendar week with getting at least 1 base hit.
Well, the left fielder's on it, and that retires the... So 2 away now in the San Francisco 7th, and that'll bring up Pudge's boy, Derek Rodriguez. Swinging a ground ball to third. Throw in time, and the side is retired. So that'll bring in Mookie Betts. He was a ground out victim last time up. The 1-2. Popped him up over toward the left side of the infield. Freeman is there, and the side is retired. Nothing. Striding in once again, Danny Freeman. He singled his last time up.
Yeah, and they take another single right here. That third base coach is dying to wave his arms. I wouldn't be surprised if anything hit hard through the infield. He's going to wave them.
So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Danny Freeman. He comes to the plate as the last chance for his side. 2 out here in the 9th. Sanchez is there. Throw to first here is in time to record the final out, and the Giants will put an end to their 3-game skid as this ball game is over. We are under the bright lights tonight as MLB Network welcomes you to this presentation of Major League Baseball. Here it's the second of this 3-game set between the San Francisco Giants and the Colorado Rockies. Live baseball here on MLB Network, and it comes your way next. Pablo Lopez is on the mound for the Rockies in this one. Dan, any thoughts?
Wow, talk about a number that jumps out at you. This guy's whip, which is walks to hits to innings pitch, is less than 1 to start. That's not an easy thing to do. That tells me one thing.
Well, the play's been made, and that retires the side. Around the horn they go. 5-4-3 to end the threat. It's on to the bottom of the first. No score on MLB Network. Digging in now, Danny Freeman. He'll get to take his first cuts here.
Danny
Has a look, now the
Freeman.
pitch.
Get up, ball.
Line
Get up,
drive,
ball.
base hit.
Find the ball, find the ball, find the ball.
Dan, after that base hit, he's extended his hit streak to 9 games, and you know he wants double digits.
Oh, there's no question about it. Listen, anybody can get a 9-game hitting streak, but when you call your buddies or send out a text message and say, hey, I'm about in double digits, so 9 games is nothing to sneeze at, but he'd love to get it to 10.
Sent on the ground out to second.
On the bag.
On to first, and the Rockies fail to cash in as we begin the second inning in Denver. Here's Heidi with an update on the weather conditions.
Matt, I am hearing that heavier rain is expected to pass through the ballpark at some point later in the game. The umpiring crew would, of course, like to get this one in uninterrupted, but it is possible that we could be looking at some sort of a delay if they determine the weather is impacting the play on the field.
All right, Heidi, thanks. We'll hope for the best, of course, but guys, you have to assume these players are probably going to be impacted by this weather at least a little.
Yeah, Matty, 100% it's going to be bothersome. They're going to have to watch their spikes. They're going to have to maybe gather themselves to get extra grip on the baseball. But from a position player standpoint, you just can't lose focus. Starting pitchers are the ones that are going to have the most problems with it.
Coming to the plate now, Danny Freeman. He reached on a single in his first try.
Yeah, Matty, pressure's off right now. He extended his hitting streak that last plate appearance.
You got it, two.
Meanwhile here, this is going to be trouble out there in left center, as it ought to be good for extra bases. The relay,
Slide,
the tag, and he is out at third, and with that, with Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac, Matt Vasgersian here as Francisco Lindor gets ready to kick off the inning. Weekly hit to third. Throw to first in time, one gone here in the fourth. Runner at second now, nobody out. And moving into the batter's box next will be Yolmer Sanchez. This one's down to third. And that's the first out. Leading off the inning, Danny Freeman, and they'll need him to get something going here. There's a drive high in the air and deep to left center field.
It is gone. Holy cow. Oh, my goodness. I don't believe it. I don't believe it.
So a solo shot here to left center field. 12 home runs for him now thus far, as the Rockies pull even now at 1 apiece.
Well, if you're going to give up a towering blast to one of the best players in their lineup, it's better to do it with no one on base. It stings, sure, but a solo shot isn't going to be the deciding factor in a game.
Now at the plate, Ryan Healy. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far.
Ryan Healy.
Popped him up. Story is under it. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. So standing in, Danny Freeman, and we'll see if he can get something into the gap to make it interesting. He's had a great game so far, but needs the triple to complete a cycle.
Goes to show you how strong this guy is. That wasn't a bad breaking ball that he hit for a home run in that last at bat. That ball was down in a way. He went out and hooked it and pulled it. This guy's definitely a good hitter.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Line to the right side. But this will not elude the right fielder's grasp as he ranges over to handle it for the first out.
Well, this one had its moments of drama and excitement. In the end, these guys came away with the victory and look on to the next one.
A 4-1 finish in this evening's game. The Rockies rode an important 6th inning to victory in this one. Pablo Lopez wins his 3rd of the season as he turns in 8 strong innings of work. Juan Nicasio records the save, his 2nd. So that'll put a wrap on things here this evening. For my partners, Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, and Heidi Watney, this is Matt Vasgersian. This has been a special presentation of MLB Network. Good night, everybody.
The final line score for our ball game tonight. For the victorious Rockies, 4 runs on 14 hits, no errors. They left 15 runners on base. For the Giants, 1 run, 7 hits, no errors. They left 9 runners on base. Time of the ball game, 2 hours and 45 minutes. Thank you for joining us here tonight. And we remind you to please drive home safely.
MLB The Show's coverage of Major League Baseball is on the air. Should be a good one here this afternoon between the San Francisco Giants and the Colorado Rockies. Get ready for Rockies baseball next. Taijuan Walker starts the game on the mound for the third and final game of the series. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Hey, Matt, we're getting a look at a guy that's really been struggling lately. In his last 3 starts, he has a whip of over 1.50. Lots of base runners, lots of hits, and lots of walks, and that doesn't add up.
This one smoked the other way, high and deep to left. Boom goes the dynamite. A solo shot here to left, number 13 for him on the year, and the Rockies are out to a 1-0 lead.
Wow, talk about a guy getting hot, right? Hits a bomb, hit one yesterday. Usually when he gets hot, he starts to hit them in bunches, and this could be...
Ready to go in the bottom of the fourth. Digging in, Danny Freeman. He went deep in his first at-bat. We'll see what he's got in store for us here.
One of the keys to securing a win, they want to keep the pressure on and try to build that lead as much as they can moving into the later innings. Well, we've mentioned the conditions aren't ideal with the rain coming down, and that can make every play a little bit of an adventure. You really have to concentrate, and he did there to haul it down.
So a runner at first now with no... Nobody out. And into bat next, former National League MVP Kris Bryant. The 1-2. Swinging a high pop-up back onto the outfield grass now. Story will stay with it as he backs up and puts it away. 1 gone. So stepping in, Wilson Ramos, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. Trying to hold the lead. Here's the... This one's down to third. He's got it. Throw on to first, gets him, and the side is retired. 2 hits for the Giants lead to a run in the inning. 2, 3, and 4 due up in the home half of the 6th. It's the Rockies 2 and the Giants 1. Danny Freeman will stand in here hoping to duplicate what he did back in the 2nd inning as we flash you back to take another look at a solo home run that helped get this offense rolling.
Come on, big guy.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Drilled right back up the middle. And a reach to his backhand side at second, but this finds a way by.
Get down, get down, get down.
And he is in there.
Hey.
You don't get too many pitches a day in the big leagues middle cut. His eyes lit up right there. This pitcher's lucky he's not getting another ball from the umpire.
Digging in, Trevor Story.
The shortstop, Trevor Story.
Down low, and the plot thickens here. 3-0. Yeah, the rain starting to intensify here. It's coming down a little heavier now. We'll see how much longer the umpires can wait.
Well, you could say that again, Matt. It's raining cats and dogs out there. Make sure you don't step in a poodle. I think it's time to get the grounds crew out.
And he misses with it, ball 4, so that'll load the bases, and now he's really going to need to get a ground ball.
And this is the kind of thing that's been happening to him all season long. He'll cruise for a while, hitting his spots, and all of a sudden the wheels come off and he struggles. We'll see if he can recover here.
Nick Mann.
Wait for a good one.
The 1-2. High in the air and drifting out to shallow center. Sanchez has a play. Makes the play, and there are 2 gone now. Stepping up now, Marwin Gonzalez. He's 0 for 2 with a strikeout in this one.
Gonzalez.
Oh, and it misses, ball 4, and that will force home a run.
Man, when you're trailing, you hate to give up any runs, but walking one in is especially painful. Now the lead is extended, and a base hit could blow the lid right off this thing.
And now a crucial spot. Bases loaded. 2 men gone. And that brings up the catcher, Tony Walters.
Walter.
See it, drive it. Let's go right here.
From the stretch, the 1-2. Got him. So the damage winds up not being as bad as it could have been as they'll strand. Digging in and looking for more, Danny Freeman. He singled his left.
Freeman.
First pitch on its way. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap.
And that one is gone.
So a 2-run shot to left center, his second of the game. And just like that, it's now a 5-2 ball game.
And the home crowd has really come to life here in the bottom of the 8th. They know as well as anybody that a 3-run lead this late in the game is awfully tough to overcome, especially on the road. 3 outs, and this one is theirs. Well, this one had its moments of drama and excitement. In the end, these guys came away with the victory and look on to the next one.
5-2 the final today. Colorado took the lead in the second inning and rode that until the very end. Taijuan Walker takes the win on the mound, his second of the year. Juan Nicasio hammers down the save, his third of the campaign. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, and our entire crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way over to theshownation.com.
The final line score for the ball game this afternoon for the victorious Rockies.
We are under the lights this evening as we get you set for another edition of Baseball on the Show. Ought to be a good one here between the Colorado Rockies and the San Diego Padres. It's Padres Baseball on the Show, and it comes your way next. Chris Paddock, a right-hander from the state of Texas, is the man on the mound here. Dan, any thoughts?
Hey, this guy's had a solid year up to this point. It's not an easy thing to do in baseball this year with all the high-scoring games, but this guy has an ERA of sub-3, and that's saying something. If he continues to do that, I think you're going to see a really good performance out of him in this one.
So coming to the plate, Danny Freeman, as the switch hitter, will take his cuts left-handed here.
Really doesn't matter which side of the plate this guy bats from. He hits very well. He hits right-handed pitching very well, swinging left-handed, and swinging from the right side against lefties. The numbers are quite the same. This guy flat out can hit from either side.
David Dahl to the plate now.
Batting fifth, the left fielder, David Dahl.
Now a pickoff play at second, and they got him. Digging in to try it again, Danny Freeman. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here.
Yeah, he jumped all over that first pitch last time up. Interested to see if he has the same approach this AB.
From the belt, kicks and deals. Hit out towards second, and that's through for a hit. Long throw to third. Oh, and it's off target, and he'll be safe at third. And that'll bring up the speedy outfielder David Dahl. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Ready with the 1-1 pitch. Now a good pitch around the knees, but it doesn't quite catch the bottom of the zone. Still all zeros in the run column here in the fourth inning. Dan, does this continue, or does somebody score here?
I think this continues for a while, Matt. Both of these pitchers are throwing very well, throwing strikes, having good command of their off-speed pitches. This is going to be one of those low-scoring affairs.
3-1 to the Rockies left fielder. And he looks at one that misses, ball 4, so that'll load him up, but at least the double play is in order here with 1 away.
Well, he walked him on 5 pitches, but that last pitch was really good. He missed down, but only by a hair. When a hitter has a 3-1 count, he can wait until he gets a pitch he loves.
Now batting.
Stepping in, Trevor Story.
Trevor Story.
Hey, let it fly right here.
This is on the ground over to first.
Come on,
one
get
there.
Out, get out.
Relay to first in time, and just like that. Digging in once again, Danny Freeman. He singled his last time up.
Danny.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Drilled on the ground to short. Scooped up to second for one. On to first, and it's a double play, although the run does come into score from third.
Ladies and gentlemen, your attention please. Pinch hitting for the Padres, number 30, Eric Hosmer.
Hit down the third baseline. Reined in. He'll go to the bag for one. On to first. It's a double play. As their woes continue, the inning is over. A couple of walks, but no damage. Back with more on this fine Saturday night following this. Standing in, Danny Freeman, 2 for 3 with a double on his line so far.
Danny Freeman.
Here comes the first pitch. Hard hit at third. Oh, and he can't come up with it. And there's out number 2. Next to the plate for the Padres, Josh Naylor, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. Weakly down the line toward third. A step on the bag for one. And nearly a double play. That was closer than I thought it would be, and the inning will continue. Coming to the plate now, Ray Torres. He's got a chance to end this one and send these fans home happy if he can get a ball deep enough into the gap. Down the third baseline. Throw gets him at first, and even the East German judge gives that one a score of 10 as the side is retired. They call it the hot corner for a reason, and this is a beauty to take us to break. We're back with more on this Saturday night after this. All set for
leading off the line.
So, that play this kid just made seems like he took a page out of Arenado's book.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Hangs on him a bit that time as it's belted out toward deep center field. And he's going to have room to put this one away, and that's the first out.
That does not seem like a play a normal kid should be able to do.
Not a lot of fireworks, but that narrows the candidate list for our top player of the game. And the man you see here was a key contributor, so he takes it home in this one.
San Diego Padres, 4 runs on 11 hits.
Afternoon baseball here on the show. Today we've got a good matchup in store.
Oof.
Dinelson Lamet, a right-handed native of the Dominican Republic, will be the starter. Dan, any thoughts?
Hey, how good has this guy been up to this point? In a day and age where guys and teams are scoring lots of runs,
Come
to
on,
have
am I
an
getting that
ERA
much off of it?
sub-2, that's saying something. Hopefully, we're going to see more of the same from this guy, one of the top pitchers in all the league.
So here's the cleanup hitter, Danny Freeman. He flew out in his last at-bat.
Almost, Matty. Almost went deep his last AB. Certainly just missed it. With this guy's big power, he's feeling pretty good at the dish. Look for him to try and get on something and drive it out of the yard this AB. Hey, Dan, as a former pitcher, that knock just took him to a 12-game hit streak. Is that in the packet when you're looking over the lineup?
Hey, there's no doubt about that, D-Row. You go into a pitcher's meeting, and they're making fully aware of who's hot and who's not, and trust me, they knew that he had an 11-game hitting streak, and after that knock, it's an even dozen.
The 0-1 on its way. He's running. Here's a high pop-up. Torres is there.
Fuck you, David Dahl. I could have stole second.
On to first, a double play.
Oh my fucking god. Let me take a
Striking
base
in for the
one.
Rockies, Danny Freeman, 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game. Hit sharply on the ground. To second for one, on to first, and they get them both. Ready for another shot now. Danny Freeman. Only 4 outs remaining for them to try and rally back in this one. High and deep to right center. Myers going back. You can kiss it goodbye.
Yep.
solo shot to right center. Home run number 15 for him thus far, and it's a 7-2 game now.
Kobe.
Hey, that's the price you pay right there when you try and sneak a fastball past this guy. Power hitter, and every power hitter in the league knows you got to start with the numero uno, number one, man. You got to get on the heater and adjust to everything else, and he did just that.
So a pivotal moment here, and digging in now, Danny Freeman. And he does so representing the possible go-ahead run.
That is a
First
thing.
pitch of the at-bat on its way.
Good. Hey, I need a ball right up in your happy zone. Not right there.
The
Right in the
0-1
middle.
delivery. Swing and a miss. It's 0-2. Tapia, the runner at third. Torreyes at second. Blackman is over at first with one away. Into right center field, and this ball's going to get down. A base hit. One run is scored. Now a long throw to third.
Hey, with that base hit right there, that's his third run batted into the game.
Yeah, he's the reason, Dan, they're even in this one to begin with. He's kept his team.
And this afternoon's closes at a one-run game, 7-6 today. The San Diego Padres used a three-run seventh to help propel them to the win. Dinelson Lamet notches his third win of the year as he turns in 8 strong innings of work. Herman Marquez struck out 10 in the losing effort. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, and our entire crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way over to theshownation.com.
Thank you for joining us here this afternoon. And we remind you to please drive home safely.